This is me, Brandy Rose Smith, and we're live at the Forbidden Library! As per usual, on the Monday. I know I haven't put a schedule out for the rest of the week yet. I will be streaming. I just don't 100% know what my schedule looks like yet. I'm waiting on a phone call! People were supposed to call me today, but they haven't called me yet. So if I have to do a quick BRB on this stream, that's why. I'm expecting a phone call. But it has not arrived. And it's a giant pain in the butt. Because it's all I can think about all day. I need to schedule the things, but there's no scheduled things. Anyway, scheduled things is this stream. I can take solace in the schedule of the stream. Hello, everyone. Yes, normal size phantom. Do you remember the 21st night of September? No, it went way too fast. It did. September's just disappeared. How is it October already? It's not October yet. Shut up. It's not October until midnight today. It's not October yet. No. Don't bring that curse upon us. It's not October yet. And it has been one hell of a year. It really has. And September in particular has messed me up for some reason. I couldn't even really tell you what specifically has messed me up about September, but I forgot to do everything. I forgot to do Patreon. I forgot to do membership stream. And you know what else I forgot? That's really important to VTubing in this whole channel. I forgot. We need dramatic zoom. 1 minute. I forgot that my channel anniversary is in September! We haven't done a channel anniversary. I forgot everything. I forgot life existed in September. September cursed me. And nothing existed except maybe this video game. That's the only thing that existed in September. I owe you guys so much stuff because I forgot so many things. But I will thank you. So much of a skill. September issues, apparently. You know, you got life spinning on a plate and then the plate tilts and everything falls off the plate. That's what happened in September. But that's okay. Because you know what? You can always pick the plate back up. You can pick the plate back up. And then once you picked the plate back up, you can get back on your feet. You don't bully yourself for forgetting these things so much. You just gotta get back up. Get back out there. I got knocked down. Back up again. Never gonna get me down. But yeah, I will sort something for that. We'll have a late anniversary. I'll have two Patreon and membership streams, an anniversary, and you guys will get free video game if you're a member or a patron next month as well. Because we're gonna get this finished. I swear to God, this game will come out this October. Even if it has to come out October 31st, it's coming out! So without further ado, let's get on it, shall we? It's coding time. So what I've mostly been working on outside of stream is just don't forget your anniversary when you're married. Yes! I wouldn't forget that one. I don't forget our anniversary now of, like, dating. Sorry, I just paused because I was trying to remember what date he engaged. He popped the question. I know how I can check. When was it? Oh no, I'm gonna have to keep that in my memory too because that's important. It was the 3rd. It was the 3rd of August. I need to remember that. I mean, if it is free, if I have to hear nerd enough. You can turn off my voice. It's fine. If you don't want to hear me, then as we launch the project. So go Good options. Let me double check. Yeah, that's really loud. I thought it was. Sorry about that. Let me just check that for you. You could just turn voice volume down. No biggie. You don't have to listen to me off stream. Or every time I don't have a stream and you're lonely. Like how Normal Size Phantom had their backup Britishness. They can just boot up this game. Oh, that shouldn't be there. Oopsie, one of my things I forgot to hide in the menu. Oh well. I'm not gonna click it. It's fine. You still won't get to see what that is. It's not a totally not a super secret thing. Where is it gone? There it is. And I can... it's literally not called secret or anything. Nope. No secrets here. No secrets here. Anyway, where's my notebook of endings? And then that'll tell us where we're kind of up to. Notebook of endings. Right, ending 33. Which is definitely Baba House with Wick. Ending... No. Inside Baba House with Wick. Ending 33. Return. So, what happens if you insult her cooking? So, we insult... Oh, I want to read this ending. I fucking love that we can insult her interior design taste and win. Let's play up to that point and get an idea of what's going on. So, blah, 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 blah. We tell the old story. You're the hunter. Enter the forest. La 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 la. Center path. Let Wick handle this. Charge. So we've charged in. We're in the house with Wick. Red trusts us, so she stays in the room to the side, so she doesn't get involved in the fight, so she's not in the way. So we can grab onto something, so when the house tilts, we don't end up in the magic oven. And we can insult her, because she's going for Wick, while Wick's got, like, his dog in one hand and holding on for dear life with the other. So we insult her. You wonder what exactly she would care about to get her distracted. So our last ending was insult her taste in interior design. I also need to do the help Wick hold the door as well. Insult her taste in interior design. You insult Granny's house, throwing obscene insults about everything you see. From her choice of chair to the gaudy mugs, not even the stupid live, love, laugh, welcome mat escapes your venom. Hello, Swaney, welcome. You can tell that hit. She turns to you with so much hate. You may be beginning, that's what that's gonna say eventually, is beginning to regret your choice of words. However, it gives Wick time to get his dog onto the side of a counter that he can stand on without falling, and reach for his gun. But he doesn't aim directly at Baba Yaga. Wick's gun finds its target at the tendrils that hold her up. She spits arguments against your insults, but with a few almost simultaneous shots, that's definitely not how I spell that, gravity takes her. The house starts to move fast to catch her, but she falls. The house? Is that the house starts? Oh yeah, so the house is tilting back. Shush, 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 shush. Ignore all the spelling mistakes. They will be fixed. They will be fixed, I promise. The house starts to move to catch her, but she falls into the room at the end. Once you're both on the ground, Wick charges and closes the door, holding it closed as Baba screams and bangs against it. Okay, so we have a good ending if you go get a weapon. Which, what happens in that good ending? I can't remember. I think this is the one where we burn her to the ground. You can tell that just one person is not going to be able to hold Granny for long. You use the time to find something. Oh, speed typing. You'd use that time to find something to attack her with. When she inevitably bursts free, you grab an oil lantern from her kitchen table and ready the throw. You throw as soon as you see sight of her grotesque form, and she screams as she bursts into flames. Wick kicks her back into the room as the house starts to fall. The whole place is shuddering and shaking. It only takes one glance between you and Wick for the two of you to grab Red and get the hell out. You make it back home with Red and see a plume of smoke rising from deep within the forest. Luckily, it doesn't seem to spread too far, and you, Wick, and Red are safe us out. Good end! Okay, so that's where we're up to. So what happens if we go to hold the door with Wick? Is this going to be a little bit of a bad end? You can tell the door's not going to hold with one person, so you go to hold it with him. What's left? The dog. The dog's the only one with free hands here. He's the only paws-free member of the party right now. What is he doing? I'm going to basically copy the start of this one because it is that. You can tell that one person will not be able to hold Granny for long. So you run to Wick and grab on. I mean, oven doors open outwards, so I'm guessing this door opens outwards because it's the oven. And push yourself up against the door. Now what? Wick seems to be thinking the same. Now what indeed? Then the Baba Yaga suddenly stops struggling. You and Wick stay tense for a while. And in the silence, you begin to hear whispers. Melodic whispers. From behind the door. Wick Why do I keep wanting to put a H in Wick? Wick seems to realize what it is, and with a curse, swings open the door and aims his gun. But it seems the witch's spell gets there before he can fire a shot. A root like tendril shoots through the hunter. Wick's eyes going blank and collapsing to the ground as the tendril shakes him off and turns to you. You start to run, but it's too fast. You look down to see it through your own chest. There's no saving red anymore. Bad end! Bad end, 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 bad end. Okay. Boop. So, wait, no, I need specifics. Ate a bad end. That's a good end. That's a coin bag. That's a good end. That's a good end. There's too many good ends! I'm seriously actually gonna have to change some things up because there's too many good ends. It's terrible. There's whole plans that are gonna have to change because I can't give you enough bad ends to get the thing. So this is gonna be ending 34. 34. 34. Game's motto, red must be dead. Yeah, totally. Yeah, bad end. This is a non-negotiable bad end. This is 100% a bad end. Right, let's go put the ending in the menu. And ending 30. Yeah, that should be ending 33. And this should be ending 34. And it is a bad end, which means it's gonna be the red color, which is this color. Doors that just won't close. Hold the door! Hold the door. Yeah. And I forgot one more thing. I need to go up here, and I need to add in here as well. Where's ending 33? Ending 33 should be here, right? I will add that in as well. 33, 34. Howdy, welcome. The chat, aka the correct thoughts, telling you to use your writer brain to find ways to murder a child were clearly correct. You're not wrong. You spilled hot tea on your leg, bro. That's the worst. 'Cause, like, not only are you in pain, you also miss out on tea, which is just sad, bro. Okay, let's give that a test. So let me write this down. So ending 34 bad. So it should be exactly the same as the other one. So we should be able to get it by an old story. Hunter. Let's start. So yeah, skip. Wait, we need to restart. Otherwise, it's not going to get everything it needs. Just make sure I've saved all of these before we start. There we go. My large thighs was a curse, for it caught most of the scalding tea. But it's not like other food where you can just be like, oh, it's just some crisps. No, it's tea. Tea is hot, bro. Old story, call the hunter, and then we should be going into the forest, yes. And we go to center path. Center path. We Pickwick. Skip. Did I just do a quick save? No, I didn't. I thought I did. Go wick, and then charge. Skip. Grab onto something. Skip. Insult the Baba Yaga. like to insult her interior design sense. And then we would like to help Wick with the door. And that should get us our ending. Bad end! Okay, it's going to extras. Doors that just won't close. Perfect. Everything works. Yeah. Cool, next ending. So, I need to start splitting this up better. I've just kind of been... Whatever, that's future me's problem. Current me's problem is, like, so figuring out the next bit of route we need to do. Okay, so what happens when we insult her cooking? Does she care as much about her cooking? Oh lordy, the bots are out in force today. 1 second. Okay, sorted. Okay. So I'm not sure she'll care as much for insulting her cooking. Because 1, in this route you haven't had her cooking. 2, she knows her cooking's gonna sound gross to you because she eats kids, but she knows that you'll also love it. But maybe she has the reaction of, oh, challenge accepted. She'll turn from Wick, pull out some of her cooking and try to force feed you. Insult her cooking, become her cooking. Potentially. Okay. You tell her that she is the worst granny known to man. That everyone there should have been no mystery, no surprise that she turned out to be a monster, given she has no cooking skills. Ha! Hello, Hack Dog, welcome. You try to roast her with insults, but she roasts you. Indubitably. The Baba Yaga pauses at that. Hello, Hioni, welcome. Baba Yaga pauses at that. She glances at Wick, knowing she should continue, but you see her smirk like you have just given her the greatest challenge. Oh, really? Oh, really? Is more like how she would say it. She says, why don't you try some? The lights turn down, 2 silver tables rise from the planty floor, and in the corner is a goddamned Gordon Ramsay himself, singing Star Master Cook Season 5. It's more like Kitchen Nightmares. And what's your secret ingredients? Kids! Well, I hope they're fresh! You vaguely... Yeah, boop. Ah, thank you for subscribing! Min Fam Gree, I think I said that right. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Yay! You vaguely... one second. There we go. One of my little clippies on the back of my keyboard had fallen down. No one likes an unstable keyboard! Now there's an end to that. That shouldn't be that. We don't like that. Don't like that. Don't like... Oh my god, too many. That is... I know that's not how you spell vaguely. Where is the blended child sauce? What are you, some granny sandwich? Just imagine Gordon Ramsay slapping the Baba Yaga with bread. Idiot sandwich! You vaguely see some of the tendrils slapping at Wick to keep him distracted, while you are pulled back by some around your waist. You find yourself strapped to a chair. The table and chair now adjusted for the tilt of the room. Open wide. Open wide! Again, why am I giving her a nice voice? That is definitely not the voice I'm going to give her in the game. Nothing nice about this lady. The Baba Yaga comes at you with a spoon full of steaming stew, or at least it smells and looks like stew. Then they had a lovely dinner with Baba Yaga, talked it out, and we all lived happily ever after. No. In the left corner, we have some no-name childless follower from the local village, and in the right corner, we have 5 times regional champion Baba Yaga. Now let the cook-off commence. How do we do this? Because we don't have stats as a character. Do I just give you the choice? That's your stats, isn't it? That's the only game mechanic we have. So I could give you the choice, so fuck it, I'm gonna eat it. Or try to resist. It's the only thing we can do. When in doubt, let the player do their own fuck-ups. I am but a storyteller. I am but the narrator. I do not have control of this player character. Let them do what they wish. And if they wish to eat Baba Yaga's stew, then that's their own dumbassery. Plan. Menu. Which I need to do a jump at this point. This. Look at this. That's far too big a section. That's awful that we don't have a single jump in here. Blah. I'll do it later. That's future me's problem. That's refactoring me's problem. No, this is bad coding. If anyone wants it, I know there's a few of you who are learning coding and want to go into coding. This is bad coding. This is against the solid principles quite a lot. Do not replicate. Do not replicate. Anyway, eat the stew, because I'm giving you the chance to do something stupid. Blah, 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 blah. Rules are not made to be broken. Coding rules are there for a reason, to make your programs better, and you should be listening to them. And not listen, well, you should be listening to what I say. Do what I say, children, and not as I do. Eat the stew. Nom 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 nom. Oh, resist! Resist! To the best of your ability! Okay, so, you eat the stew. It's bad ending, because it's a very stupid thing to do, therefore. In coding, I don't think you're meant to break them. You're not. You're definitely not. It is incredibly unwise to do so, because it will affect how well your program runs. It's very, very silly. This is very, very silly. Writing stuff, I'll ignore you, but this coding, writing down, no! No, this is bad code, bad code. I need to refactor the shit out of this. But instead we won't. To be fair, it's probably not that bad in this particular instance, because the machine's not doing too much anyway. It's not good, but it could be worse. I'm not dealing with thousands of records of data, at least. That's when you really need to worry. I'm only dealing with one person pressing some buttons, so if anything, this is going to be fine. But if you ever go into business coding, don't do this. Bad. Okay, meanwhile, you eat the stew. Idiot. Idiot. No! You hear Wick yell. Because Wick knows what to do. Randomly brought his. Are you making games? Yes, I'm making games. I'm making this game. Ba, 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 ba. It is a choose your own adventure. Yay! Where you are the parent of Little Red Riding Hood, and Granny is a Baba Yaga, and you need to make sure that your child does not get eaten by the Baba Yaga. That is the game. At the moment, you are tied to a chair, and the Baba Yaga is trying to force feed you some of her mind-bending stew. And I've given you the option to eat said mind-bending stew because you've got to give players the chance to do stupid things. Because you're the player, you get to decide. And it's not my fault if you decide stupid stuff. No! You hear Wick yell. The stew is good. So good. You ask for more. And the happy looking Baba Yaga complies and brings you a whole pot. Thrilled, you eat. And eat. And eat. You vaguely hear sounds in the background, but it doesn't matter. You just have to keep eating. And eating. and eating. There comes a point where you think you're full. At that point, it's already hard to breathe. At that point, you can't swallow, as there is food all the way. Swallow, as the pile of food in your stomach has already reached your throat. You want more. Is your last thought. Bad end! It gets really creepy, doesn't it? It gets real sinister at times. Good lord. I don't like that ending, personally, at all. That's really nasty pasty. I don't like that. Ending 35! Ending 35. It's quite good, isn't it? It's so good you'll die for it. Either served is the dinner or unlimited buffet. Unlimited buffet, I like that one. It takes away from how horribly sinister that was. Like, I had this horrible image in my head while writing that of, like, if you opened someone's mouth and you, like, saw the food at the back of their throat, but they were still trying to shovel more in. Ugh. Ugh. My brain was cooking and I didn't like it. Okay, let's add the screen. Number 35. Bad end. I like unlimited buffet. Eat till your stomach pops. Basically, yes. But I was skipping the whole stomach pops thing and just having it like, it's like piled up to their throat. Because I thought that was more horrific than just stomach popping. You can't see stomach popping, but that, I'm hoping that gives people the same horrific image that I had. Then you could all suffer with me. But that's being a writer, that is. I have these horrible things in my head. Will you suffer with me? Unlimited buffet. I'm adding works because it makes me happy to put a Fate reference in there. Yum stew. Yum stew. Okay, let's test that and get that written down. So that's ending 35. Ending 35, which is bad, 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 sad, bad. I can't even tell whether it's a question mark bad because I don't know whether I don't know whether Wick would probably be okay and probably take red away, but I think, I don't know. I'm gonna call it a bad end because we need more bad ends. Hey, Briny, you whiny and tiny. I ain't whiny. You can't call me whiny. Me. Welcome to Polar Wolf. And I'm not tiny today. I'm big. Big and 3D. Okay, let's test that ending. Let's test that ending. Test that ending. Test that ending. Test that ending. Save. Make sure that's saved too. It is. Wonderful. Go. This works for all horrifying ideas. In order to deflect the horrifying feeling, I just remind myself that this horrific thing is probably someone's pet. Ah! I didn't think I wanted that. I don't know whether that's more cursed than anything else. Big brain on my biggest screen, still tiny. Oi! A big! Darn, can't consume red alive this root under Granny's drugs. No, you can't. I don't think I'm ever gonna have a root where you can have her alive. So, old story. Hey, does anyone want to take a bet on, like, how many endings we're gonna get? Call the Hunter. I want to get up to 50 endings, personally. Into the forest. We're skipping straight to center. Red sandwich. And then wick, I believe. 360. I don't think I can get quite that many in. Especially if I want to get it out this month. Charge. Skip. I believe this is grab something. Skip. Insult her. Grab. Insult. And then I think this is insult her cooking, isn't it? Insult cooking. Insult her cooking. You tell her that she's the worst granny known to make. It should be man. But there should have been no surprise that she turned out to be a monster, given she has no cooking skills. The Baba Yaga pauses at that. She glances at Wick, knowing she should continue, but you see her smirk like you've just given her the greatest challenge. Oh really? She says. Why don't you try some? You vaguely see some of the tendrils slapping at Wick to keep him distracted, while you are pulled back by some tendrils around your waist. You find yourself strapped to a chair. The chair and table are adjusted for the tilt of the room. Open wide, the Baba Yaga comes at you with a spoon full of steaming stew, or at least that's what it smells and looks. At least it smells and looks like stew. And then you eat the stew. Eat the stew! No! You hear Wick yell. The stew is good. So good. You ask for more, and with a happy look, Baba Yaga complies, bringing you a whole pot. Yes, I know that's not what it says, but that's what it will eventually say. Thrilled, you eat, and eat, and eat. Oh no, what is this? Unknown tag N? Thrilled, you eat, and eat, and eat. What? You vaguely hear the sound in the background, but it doesn't matter. N is the tag I've been using the whole time. Oh, it's here. I see what I did. I see what I did there. Okay, back to the test. We got it. So skip, old story, skip, call the hunter, skip, end of the forest, skip, center path, skip, wick handle this, skip, charge, skip, grab onto something, skip, insult, skip, about her cooking, skip, eat the stew. The stew is good, so good. You ask for more. You thrilled, you eat, and eat, and eat. You vaguely hear sounds in the background, but it doesn't matter. You just have to keep eating, and eating, and eating. There comes a point where you think you're full, and at that point, it's already hard to breathe. At that point, you can't swallow as the pile of food in your stomach has already reached your throat. You want more. If is your last thought. Bad end. Okay, endings. Unlimited buffet works! 10 out of 10. We got it. It's working now. This is why we test things as we go. Okay, next. I have 2 return statements that is completely unnecessary. Resist! You clamp your mouth shut. And turn away best you can. Hey Briny, the game is looking good so far, and I like the music. My brother keeps calling me Maiden. It's driving you crazy. Oh no, he's just so supportive. What do you mean you're not always Maiden? Are you not always Maiden? Bless his cotton socks. Oh lordy. Brain, we can do this. I believe in me. I believe in the me that believes in me. So, you clamp your mouth shut and turn your hair and turn away. Turn your head away best you can. Not always make. Oh my god, the illusion is broken. Not you camp. It's clamp. Like the anime studio. You clamp your mouth shut and turn your head away best you can. What happens then? Obviously, he's gonna keep trying to spoon you. I don't want to be spooned by the Baba Yaga. The spoon follows you as the Baba tries to feed you. She grows more annoyed, and as she does, more of her attention. It's an old lady. The Baba Yaga would be spooning you, so it would be an old lady witch. You get to be the big spoon or the little spoon. Whatever you want, sweetie. She'll be the big spoon. She probably would be the big spoon. So you get to be the little spoon with Baba Yaga. Oh lord, it's raining hard. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted. Yes, what we do. Brain! You can do it. You can focus. She grows more annoyed. As she does this, draws more of her attention. Red gets a new mom, I suppose. Moppy. This gives time for Wick to compose himself and draw his gun. He shoots at the Baba Yaga, pulling her away. But you are very much still in her clutches. She turns to Wick and threatens your life. If he continues, you die. You can tell by the look in Wick's eyes, he's not sure he can save you. With the house tilted like this, he is struggling. And Edward, the hunting dog, is very limited on room to move. Your choice. He tells you, I can beat her and get your daughter out safely, or I can stop and save you. Hey, look, another menu! Shit. Look at all these integrated menus that I shouldn't have, I should have this better split up, but look at it, it looks so dirty in the corner. Can you guys see that bit? This bit in, like, yes you can, wonderful. This bit here, look at this. This from here down to here. Look at this line of returns here, it's disgusting. Disgusting code. Okay, so your choices are save red, save yourself. Here's the problem. There's probably a coin bag issue here because Wick is like that. He'd be like, coin bag? Also, there's the route where you give Wick the coin bag. So maybe he can do something with that. You tell him to save your daughter. And with a solemn and respectful nod, he does just that. He aims his gun at Baba and starts to fire. She calls the bluff, and you can feel the tendrils around you grow tighter. You endure, knowing your little girl will be safe in the end. You don't make it. But she does. Is this a bad end? It's not the first self-sacrifice ending I've done. This is technically kind of maybe a good end. I'm gonna say bad end question mark. This is bad end question mark. It's technically a good end. Delete this line. There we go. Okay. No. Stop it. So, ending 36. It's bad end question. And it's actually technically a good end. So I need the good end stuff. This is the good end. This is the good end thing that I need. No. Yes, that's right. Yep. Okay, ending 36. And let's add that to the ending screen. Bryony, do you find it fun in killing off your characters? Or am I a psychopathic writer that enjoys breaking my characters' hearts? Killing them off and breaking their hearts are very different things. I hate killing my characters off. I really hate it. Even my bad guys I don't like killing off. I much prefer to keep my characters alive. Going through emotional turmoil or things like that. You know, you hurt comfort. They gotta get hurt to get the comfort. That's how it be. But I don't like killing them off if I can help it. I really don't. I would rather the hurt come from other places. Or from near death. Except for this game, obviously, because nothing is permanent. What's the ending called? The ending is called... Dinner for One? No. Tight dinner. Tight dinner. Dinner for a tight ass. Resist! I don't know if that's how I spell resist. I'll probably have to check that at some point. Cool! Right, we gotta write down the ending. So ending 36. Bad question mark. Oh wait, because this is a bad question mark, it needs the green colour. It's really important. Needs the right colour scheme. Okay. Right, get rid of that. Got everything saved, so let's launch the project. And we'll go old story. Hunter. Center. Start. How many endings will I be able to play through? All of them. Well, you can see how many you find. They're not all easy to find. So old story, hunter, enter forest, center path, page, wick, charge, wick. Charge. What's next for sure? Grab. Grab hold of something. Insult. Insult her. Insult her cooking. Code might self-destruct and none who... There's the difference of this dog. Share. You'll be able to get more than 5 or 4 endings. Defo streaming this when it comes out. Well, I want to speedrun and finding all the... Good luck with that. I'm not even sure I could find all the endings if I didn't have them written down. We're insulting her cooking. And we are going to resist. Resistance! You clamp your mouth shut and turn your head away best you can. The spoon follows you as the Baba Yaga tries to feed you. She grows more annoyed, and as she does, the more attention she did. This gives Wix time to compose himself and draw his gun. He, get rid of that S, shoots at the Baba Yaga, pulling her away, but you are very much still in her clutches. She turns to Wick and threatens your life. If he continues, you die. You can tell by the look in Wick's eyes, he's not sure he can save you. With the house tilted like this, he's struggling, and Edward the hunting dog is very limited on room to move. Your choice, he tells you. I can beat her and get your daughter out safely, or I can stop and save you. And this is the Save Red route. Save Red. You tell him to save your daughter. And with a solemn and respectful nod, he does just that. He aims his gun at Baba and starts to fire. She calls the bluff, and you can feel the tendrils around you grow tighter. You endure knowing your little girl will be safe in the end. You don't make it. But she does. Bad end. Question mark? Kinda? Maybe? Okay, let's have a quick look at the endings. Make sure it's there. Tight dinner! Done. Done, diddly undone. Righto. I'm gonna do the usual thing. The thing I seem to do at every hour point during my streams-ish. And go pee. B-R-B! I have returned. Hi. Greetings. Okay, next bit. So if you tell him to save you, there's got to be a coin purse thing here. So I think there's going to be an if you gave the coin purse to him, and an if you have the coin purse. Which is annoying. They're both annoying. So we need to go to the phase shop. Do I have an if wick coin purse? Wick coin bag. There we go. I do have a variable for it. Good to know. Because I would like to reward the player for doing that, but it's barely come up. I want to put it in more. So let's go all the way down to ending 36. So what I want... Again. I feel so bad with this code, but I don't want to do it right now. If coin bag is true, Well, I don't need to put the is true. I just do... So, if coin bag. And then this would be the else. So all this actually needs to go even one more further in. Indent, 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 indent. How many indents do we have at the moment? The biggest indent we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 tabs in. 13 tabs in. That's bad. That's very bad. But we do it anyway. We do it anyway. Okay. So you clamp your mouth shut and turn away best you can. Blah 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 blah. Some more attention. It's time for Wick to oppose himself and draw his gun. He shoots at the Baba Yaga, pulling you away from you. But you are still very much in her clutches. We want that repeating. But we change it quite a lot since then. The Indians are quite something. They are, aren't they? Python at its best. Tendrils get a little too close for comfort as they rummage through your pockets and take out the coin bag. Baba Yaga takes it and offers it to Wick in exchange for him leaving. Wick looks torn. He tries to negotiate for at least leaving with Little Red. But Baba makes a convincing argument. Are one child and their parent really enough to cost you life? A life of comfort? Wick takes a long time to consider. You know from his former statement that your life is not in consideration here. You are doomed. But is your daughter? Eventually, Wick agrees. He doesn't look you in the eye. As the house rights itself and lowers to the ground, Baba Yaga throws the coin bag at Wick and he leaves without another word. Baba turns to you with a smile. Well, now you'll get up close and personal with my cooking. You find out what wonderful things are in the Baba Yaga stew by joining the ingredients. Da, da, da! That one is a very bad I hate the Wick betrayal endings. Makes me sad. That's okay. He doesn't normally do. To be fair, that's a very rare one because rarely will he leave Red. Like he still wants to save the child. He doesn't want to leave the child behind if he can help it. So what is that? 37 now? Yeah, 37. Ending 37. Down. And it is most definitely a bad end. The baddest of bad ends. Pay Wick to eat the stew. I'm sure it would be fine. No! He's not stupid enough to eat the stew. Nope. Ending 36. Bad end. Paid leave. Coin purse, oh coin purse. Coin bag, oh coin bag. Can we get takeout instead? No, you have to stay with Baba to eat your meal. She wants to sit at the table with you. Back to red color. Give that a save. Give that a save. And here we go. Give this a test and write it down while that's loading. Ending 37. Bad. Ba, 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 da, da. Okay, so we need to go get the coin purse for this one specifically. So, old story. Old story. Hunter. No, you can't do takeout. Granny's restaurant doesn't do takeout. You have to sit at the table like civilized people and have conversations with Baba if you're gonna have her food. And then we'll want to go right. We'll want to pick up the coin bag. Then we want to go to the center. Terrible service. Baba Yaga is getting a 1-star review on Yelp. How quickly you turn against her. Then we let Wick do a thing. We charge in. We grab onto something. Nope, not back. Grab. There we go. We insult her. We insult her cooking. And then we theoretically shouldn't get a choice. It should send us straight to the bad end at this point. You tell her she's the worst granny. Oh no, you still have to resist. And then you get the bad end. Resist. resist. This gives time for Wick to compose himself. He draws his gun. He shoots at the Baba Yaga, pulling her away, but you are still very much in her clutches. The tendrils get a little too close for comfort as they rummage through your pocket and take out the coin bag. Baba Yaga takes it and offers it to Wick in exchange for him leaving. Wick looks torn. He tries to negotiate for at least leaving with Little Red, but Baba Yaga makes a convincing argument. Are one child and their parent really enough to cost you a life of comfort? Wick takes a long time to consider. You know from his former statement that your life is not in consideration here. You are doomed, but is your daughter? Eventually, Wick agrees. He doesn't look you in the eye as the house rights itself and lowers to the ground. Baba Yaga throws that coin bag at Wick and he leaves without another word. Baba turns to you with a smile. Well now, you'll get up close and personal with my cooking. You find out what wonderful things are in the Baba Yaga stew by joining the ingredients. Bad end. Okay, let's check the extras. Make sure that triggered as it did. Paid leave! Yep, perfect, we're there. Done. Wonderful. Next! Ending! Okay. Blah, 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 blah. This fucking statement. I will. I have a bug list that I'm gonna write some things down that I need to do. Where is it? Where's the bug list? Where did I put it? What notebook is it in? I have like 5 going on. It's not this one, maybe. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Make sure house is in the air for the grounded route. Refactor player Wick versus Baba label. Cool. There's a note for me to do that, at least so I don't forget. Okay, so. Okay, so we've done an if the coin bag. If Wick has the coin bag, he's gonna try the fucking damnedest for you. He loves you. You are the bestest in the whole wide worldest. So he's gonna throw his dog at Baba. I think he will. I think he's gonna risk his dog for you. That's how much he likes you if you do that. So let's put resist if coin bag. If is there an Elief? Yeah, Elief. Wick coin bag. Can't whistle very well. That's what I was trying to get at. Nope. He loves you. He will risk his dog for you. Baba threatens your life, but she hardly gets a chance to speak her whole threat. Wick, realizing that his gun may not complete the task, grabs Edward, the hunting hound, and throws the dog at her. Baba is confused. He's confused and thrown off as the dog's jaws clamp. Clamp again. We're using the word clamp again. Strange. I don't know. I just haven't used the word clamp a lot, and then suddenly I'm using it twice in very quick succession. Onto the woman as she shrieks. Seems the distraction is more than enough to loosen your bonds. You get up and scramble as far away as you can in this tilted room. I don't really want to have to make another choice on top of this to give you the good ending here. This should be a gimme. This should be a gimme because this is the only good ending you get for very specifically giving Wick the coin purse. Which is shit. You should have more good endings for giving Wick the coin purse because you deserve more endings for giving Wick the coin purse. I should go back to every ending where the coin purse is involved and give you a good ending there as well for giving Wick it right at the start rather than having it yourself. I think we're going to make a note of that again as well. Just because you deserve it. You deserve it. You've done a really good thing by giving Wick the coin purse. Because, like I said, he'll love you forever. You're his bestest bestie now. You just gave him the means to never have to do dangerous shit again. Every coin bag bad end should have a Wick coin bag good end. Okay, again, another note for future me. That's gonna up my endings again. So when are you gonna marry Wick? I don't know. If you give him the coin purse, I'm sure he'll marry you. You can have that as a headcanon for your character after the end of the events of this game. You move in with Wick. You both live off the coin purse. Everyone's happy. Okay, as far as you can in this tilted room. Good ending. Golden ending, marry Wick. Wick fights with a fire you didn't expect, and the hag is overwhelmed. The house starts falling as she is losing ground. You hit solid. By the time you hit solid ground, Granny Baba Yaga is no more. Should I be very blunt as to what caused this ending? You look at Wick amazed, and he shrugs. Because he's so cool! Just paying you back. With that, you grab bread and head home. You offer to pay Wick his due, but he says the coin purse is more than enough. Coin bag is more than enough. You're safe. You are safe. Safe and sound. Okay, that's another ending. That's ending 39. That's a good ending, an actually good ending. Actually very good ending. Oh, you're going? Howdy. Well, have a lovely nap. I hope you have sweet dreams. That one. No! That one. It's a good ending, though. Good ending. Good ending. Come on, mouse. Come on. Mouse is out of battery. 1 second. Gotta go. See, I don't know why it doesn't run out of battery when I'm using a controller. It always gotta run out of battery when I'm doing something that requires it, like Library of Ruiner or this, but no. Come on. Eat the wire. There we go. Yeah, so this goes to being good and okay, so that's ending 38. 8. We add it up here. If my past days are to be an example, my childhood reoccurring dreams have returned. I get to say hi to Cthulhu. Oh, that's bad. That means that a prophecy might be happening or something. That's what it sounds like to me. 38. We already had money-motivated Merc. A favor repaid, let's call it. No, wait. Yes, that's this one should be 36. This one should be 37. This one should be 38. So this is a good end. Good end. And this good end is called a favor repaid. And it is a green color because it is a good end. Wick gets first choice. Okay, all saved. Let's give it a test out and write it down. Ending 38. Good. Launch! Start. We need to skip. So, old story again. Then Hunter. Then right. Old story. Hunter. And the forest. We need to go right. And then we need to ask Wick. Ask Wick for his opinion. I can't remember this. Wick shrugs. Fate can be like this. If you don't choose one, I will. He tells you, his gaze stuck on the coin bag. Let Wick do his thing. Mr. Wick is mightily happy with this decision and gladly swipes the coin bag. The shopkeep thanks you for your patronage, and after you look away for a moment, you see him gone. Then you go back to the fork in the road. And you go center. Skip. Wick. It's basically the same as the other one. Wick. So we grab. No, Wick, charge. Then grab. Then insult. Then cooking. Then resist. We should have it to that point, so let's follow those steps. So charge, No, grab. Insult her cooking. Resist. You clamp your mouth shut and turn your head away best you can. The spoon follows you as the Baba Yaga tries to feed you. She grows more annoyed, and as she does, more of her attention is on you. This gives time for Wick to compose himself and draw his gun. He shoots the Baba Yaga, pulling her away, but you are still very much in her clutches. Baba threatens your life, but she can hardly get a chance to speak her whole threat. Wick, realizing that his gun may not complete the task, grabs Edward the hunting dog and throws the dog at the witch. Baba is confused and thrown off as the dog's jaws clamp onto the woman. As she shrieks, it seems the distraction is more than enough to loosen your bonds. You get up and scramble away as far as you can in this tilted room. Wick fights with a fire you didn't expect, and the hag is overwhelmed. The house starts falling as she is losing ground. By the time you hit the solid ground, the Baba Yaga is no more. You look at Wick amazed, and he shrugs, just paying you back. With that, you grab Red and head home. You offer to pay Wick his due, but he says the coin bag is more than enough. You're safe. Good end! Right, make sure that ending appears. Favor repaid. Yes, wonderful. 10 out of 10. Okay, next. Next is... Okay. So we've done if you have the coin bag, if Wick has the coin bag. So we're back to the normal ones where you don't have the coin bag or anything really on you. You save yourself. Love is pain now to wear. Has anyone heard Save Yourself by One OK Rock? It's a good song. I highly recommend it. Anyway. Okay, save yourself. Wick gives you a disgusted look. But given you are the one paying his bill, he agrees. Baba Yaga lowers the house and, though reluctant, after collecting payment from you, the reluctant, you and Wick. This is so... I think he'd shoot you. This is so disgusting to him that you would leave your daughter just because you were in a bad spot. And Wick leave the house. You don't get far though. Oh lordy, we got some raiders. Hi! Easter bidding raiders. Thank you so much. Thanks for raiding me. Hi guys, welcome. Look, we're coding a game. It's fun. We're about to get shot by a man because we abandoned our child. Isn't that fun? Pizza raid! Oh my gosh, I like pizza. Pizza's great. What's everyone's favorite kind of pizza? I like pizza with a barbecue base. I like barbecue based pizzas. I like it. Just call me Iz or Iza. Welcome, Iz. That's a wonderful name. That's very fun to say. Actually, it's a wonderful name. Baba Yaga lowers the house, and though reluctant, you and Wick leave the house. No line. You don't get far. You don't get far before Wick stops. He turns and points his gun at you. You really just left her. 'Cause you did. You have no words of defense. She's going to die. Chopped up and put in a stew. And you really just left her behind. There's nothing you can say. You picked your own safety. More pizza! Lovely pizza, 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 pizza. Welcome, Toma. Yes. Game development's going well. We're adding many endings. We're gonna be adding ending 39 soon. You picked your own safety. One last disgusted look is thrown at you before the last thing you hear is gunfire. And I have a gunfire sound effect. We can start putting sound effects in now. I actually went and got some recently. It won't be in GUI, it'll be audio sound effects. Gunshot.mp3 play sound gunshot be sound effects gunshot.mp3 save. And that is most definitely a bad ending for being a selfish player. This should be that's a bad end question. This should be a bad end, not a bad end question, like an actual bad end. It should do this to the counter. Thank you. This is the main menu music. Because I just have it on in the background. We'll be testing it in a minute, so you'll be able to see the game as itself. 9. I didn't accidentally mute myself with that, did I? No, wonderful, because I didn't use the hotkey 9. I used a different 9. So we need to. No, wait. We need to add the ending up here as well. Ending 39. What am I making? I'm making a choose your own adventure visual novel where you are the parent of Little Red Riding Hood, but our dear granny is a Baba Yaga. Hello, Yoshi. Welcome, Yoshi Poshi. That's a cute name. Wonderful. Welcome. 9. So that is a bad end. Bad end. Selfish. There's nothing else to describe that ending other than selfish. Self-preservation would be the tip for it, though. Self-preservation. Oh, thank you for the follow. Thank you for both the follows. Thank you. Appreciate it. Save. Okay. Yes, goal met. I didn't really specifically put that goal. Twitch did it for me, but but I don't have anything specific for the goal. Other than a big thank you. Appreciate it. I really do. It's great. Okay, right. We need to close that up. I think everything's saved. I need to get my notes out so I can keep a note how to get to that ending. So we're on ending 29. 39. Let's write that down. Ending 39. Bad. Okay. So, launch the project. Da 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 da. Okay, so we need old story. So since there's some new people, I might not read through it because but I will tell you basically what's happening. So to get to the first choice, you live in a village next to a forest. In the forest, no kids are allowed because one goes missing every few generations. You have a kid called Little Red who's gone into the forest on a dare, and everyone was really worried, but she's come back out and she's fine. She met Granny, and Granny is great. Granny's amazing. Yes, we're on Renpy. Renpy's great. So we're going to tell the old stories about the forest to see if she will stay in the house. She doesn't. She runs into the forest the next day. So we're going to call the hunter, who, because I made the enemy a Baba Yaga in this game, I called the hunter Mr. Wick. And we're going to go into the forest with Mr. Wick to find Little Red and bring her back home. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to... do I need anything to test this ending? I don't think I do. I think I've done all the phase stuff. I just need to double check something. Yeah, I don't need anything for this one. So we can go straight down the center path to Baba's house. Then when we get to Baba's house, Baba tried to tempt Mr. Wick's hunting dog in some food outside, but he managed to call him back. Now Baba's outside, so we can do some things. But Mr. Wick is the professional, so we're going to let Mr. Wick do his thing. Wick? What does Wick do? I can't even remember. You keep silent and let Mr. Wick take the lead. There's going to be a lot of grammatical errors, by the way, because this is still very much first draft. You keep silent and let Mr. Wick take the lead. You thought he would try to talk more, try to find out where your daughter was, but he wasted no time and fired on the old crone. The old woman hissed at the fire and attempted to retreat into the house, but Edward the hunting dog had charged while Baba Yaga was focused on not taking a fatal bullet. The dog latched onto her leg. She screeched an ungodly cry and attempted to shake the animal off, only to fall back through her own doorway. Meanwhile, Wick had charged at the opening that it made. He called out for you to follow. You need to follow! Charge! Charge! Sorry, I was picking it now. The two of you barge into the house, Wick going high with a kick and you going low with a tackle. You, Mr. Wick, Baba Yaga, and Edward the hunting dog land in a heap on the floor. Granny, comes Red's voice. She's looking at you through the door in another room. You tell her to stay in that room for now. Yourself, Mr. Wick, and Granny are going to have a talk. Red nods and closes the door. The house starts to move. The Baba Yaga's form changes, its limbs becoming longer. Root-like tendrils reach from her shoulders and grab the surrounding to steady herself as the floor moves up and down. So we're going to grab onto something for this ending. Grab onto something. You grab onto the closest thing you find as the house starts to tilt up. Granny seems annoyed that none of you fell into the door she opened at the end of the kitchen. Even Edward the hunting hound is still safe as Wick has hold of him. Granny starts to move, her tendrils pulling her up the wall. She goes for Wick as he does not have any hands free to defend himself. So we're going to insult her! Insult! You wonder what exactly she would care about to get her distracted. We're going to insult her cooking! Cooking. Insult her cooking. You tell her that she's the worst granny known to man, that there should have been no surprise she turned out to be a monster giving her cooking skills. The Baba Yaga pauses at that. She glances at Wick, knowing she should continue, but you see her smirk like you've just given her the greatest challenge. Oh really? She says. Why don't you try some? You vaguely see some of the tendrils slapping at Wick to keep him distracted while you are pulled by some around your waist. You find yourself trapped to a chair. The table and chair adjusted for the tilt of the room. Open wide! The Baba Yaga comes at you with a spoonful of steaming stew. Or at least it smells and looks like stew, and we're going to resist! You clamp your mouth shut and turn your head away best you can. The spoon follows you as Baba tried to feed you. She grows more annoyed as she does more. So yeah, you get more of her attention, so it gets Wick more free. He shoots at the Baba Yaga, pulling her away. You are so very much in her clutches. She turns to Wick and threatens your life. If he continues, you die. You can tell by the look in Wick's eyes, he's not sure he can save you. With the house tilted like this, he is struggling, and Edward the hunting dog is very limited on room to move. Your choice, he tells you. I can beat her and get your daughter out safely, or I can stop and save you. Save yourself! The tea fairy! Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. Thank you. You're amazing. Yeah. Tea delivery. Oh, tea. Yummy, yummy tea. Save yourself. Yourself. Wick gives you a disgusted look, but given you are the one paying his bill, he agrees. Baba Yaga lowers the house, and though reluctant, you and Wick leave the house. You don't get far before Wick stops. He turns and points his gun at you. Bleh! Empty text tag. You really just left her? Empty text. Ah ha ha ha! It's here. I found it. Found it. Okay, gotta retest. This is why we test things. Right, now we can just skip. Send to bad. Skip. We can handle this. Charge. Grab onto something. Insult her. Insult her cooking. Resist. And I actually don't want to skip. The true kill shot, powerful enough to break time and space. He shot you so hard the game aired. He points his gun at you. You really just left her? You did. You have no words of defense. She's gonna die, chopped up and put in a stew, and you've really just left her behind? There's nothing you can say. You picked your own safety. One last disgusted look is thrown at you before the last thing you hear is gunfire. I didn't hear the gunfire! So we're probably having an issue here. I'm going to... Yeah, that's the gunfire. That's the gun sound we got. So I want that to play, but it wasn't playing. Blah, 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 blah. So let's check out why that's not. Play sound effect. I don't like that this file, gunshot.mp3. I don't like that the sound effects file has a space in it, so I'm gonna rename the file a hot minute. Rename. Let's put that little like that thing. No, that thingy in. Yeah, that thingy. I don't know the actual word for it, but that thingy. Because I think that's probably affecting it, that thingy. So, that sound. Have I spelled it right? Sound effects. Yeah, I spelled it right. Let's try see if we can get to it again. Restart. Oh wait, I know why it didn't play. Because I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dum-dum. That's why it didn't play. Because I have voice volume on it. And it's technically on the voice channel. So I have some...
The village lives in harmony with the forest. They only hunt
I read it.
Little red.
Colanta, and Varus, and Path, Wick, Charge, Grab, Insult, Her Cooking, Resist, Save Yourself. Okay. Yay! We have the gunshot. Nice. It works. I just turned it off. Although it might not have worked because of the thing that actually happened. Who knows? Cool. Right. Next. Is that all the endings in here now? Have I actually done it? I think I have. Wonderful. So that's all the possible endings in there covered. So, next section. So, how do we leave Wick outside the house and just go in with the dog? I can't even remember how to get to this bit. But it seems that one's all covered too. So that's fine. We've got one here. Solo confrontation, you charge. The old woman, hearing Wick charge behind you, the hag backsteps as fast as she can into the house before you tackle her down. You try to wrestle Red out of her arms, but the house starts to move and you are thrown off. As the house settles into an up and down pace, you realize you are in fact alone. Wick and Edward did not make it in. The hag holding Red grins at you. Talk this out. Okay. So we're gonna have a repeated ending here because there's two items you can offer. Let's see. How do I get to this situation in the first place? Let's figure that out in here. So what's the endings I already have? I have ending 22. So if I look at how to get into ending 22, then that'll give me a good sign of what I need to do. 22. Oh yeah, these are all the sacrifice Mr. Wick endings. So start, we need to old story, call the hunter. Enter the forest. I'm not gonna... Well, I might need to turn right, but... So, actually to get into the house with this, we have to do... Call out for Red. You call out for your daughter at the top of your lungs. You hear a response. Red emerges from the house unharmed, but Granny holds her back. Stay here, dearie. If you don't, I won't be able to teach you my magic, she tells her. Then we have to ask Wick for advice. Mr. Wick goes for his gun, but Granny whisks Red into her arms. You wouldn't want to hurt the poor child, now would you? Granny taunts as she backs into her house. Run for Red while she's slowed down. You charge the old woman, hearing Wick charge behind you. The hag backsteps as fast as she can. Yep, and that's how you get into the house. Yeah, so there's lots of things I need to do here. To be fair, I think this is... No, there's a bit here as well. So we're getting there on actually completing this route. Oh shit, that's it. Is that the time? Unfortunately, it's the end of the stream. So we're at the solo confrontation with Baba Yaga. We're gonna have, so ending 40 is gonna be in our wonderful repeated endings file. Because if you refuse to give her the coin bag or the potion, or if you refuse to call off Wick, you're gonna die, basically. You don't have any way of fighting this woman. She will straight up murder you. Therefore, that's basically the same ending for all three. So that's gonna make my life a bit easier. Call off Wick probably won't be too bad an ending. She'll give you red, but she'll probably try double cross you. Because she's not that desperate. And then charge at her again. I don't know, you're probably gonna die again. Probably a bad end again. Uh-oh, it's the bots. Let me just delete them. For what? Wonderful. Okay, but that will be all for today. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you, everyone in chat. Thank you, everyone who logged. And thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you coming. If you are interested in this game, I will be releasing it this month after I've finished it, hopefully. Maybe. It's probably going to be the end of the month at the rate I'm going, to be honest. And if you would like a free version of this game, you have 3 options to get a free version of this game. 1, become a YouTube member. 2, become a Patreon. Or 3, get in contact with me as a streamer, because I do plan on giving this away to streamers, you know, to hopefully stream the game and help me out with it. It's likely to be available on itch.io. I'm going to be uploading it there because it's free to do so, because Steam is expensive. And it's probably going to be pretty cheap even if you don't have any of those 3 options. It's probably only going to be like a couple quid or 99p. Not much. It's only a little choose your own adventure. I mean, 1 of 3 sounds free. Yeah, I mean, the others aren't free. But you will get it as a bonus to the other things. Because, Chase, you get it for free. Who's making the music for it? So the music is... Let me take you to the screens. Let me take you to the about screen. Let me take you to the about screen on the game. That would be better, wouldn't it? Let's go to the about screen. So the music is by Sulu Sounds. So if you look up there, a fellow developer has made their entire library basically free to use, so that's wonderful. And the sound effects are from the Sonos royalty-free sound effect archive. So if you are interested in any of these, then that's where you can look them up. I'm making sure that it's all in the info for you to look at. Yes, streamers. If you're a streamer, I will be looking for streamers to hopefully stream this game at some point. I know I have a few people who really want to, so that's wonderful. Okay, but I think brain. Yeah, I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much everyone for coming. Thank you to everyone in chat. Thank you to anyone who lurked. Thank you to anyone who watches the VOD. I really appreciate you. No matter which way you feel no matter which way you enjoy my content, you're down to help. Wonderful. If you want to hop into my Discord or something so we can keep in touch, that would be lovely. I will make sure to follow your channel as well. Let me do that while I'm thinking about it. Let me see if I can find you. Is that the button? That one? Yeah, follow. There we go. Wonderful. I'll give you a follow. Nice. Okay. Brain. If you have not already, I would highly appreciate it if you are on YouTube. If you could leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And if you are on Twitch, if you would give the channel a cheeky follow, that would be cheeky and lovely of you. Thank you so much. If you would like to support me in my in my quest to become a full-time creative, then you can do that in many ways. When I find my list of things, there's my list of things. Yay, list of things. List of things. You can do that in a few ways. You can do that via YouTube membership, where you can get emotes, exclusive streams, Discord channel, and merch discounts. You can do that via Patreon, where you get basically the same stuff, except you get short stories and free books as well. You can go into Kofi. You can get little audiobook short stories there. And you can also get me to do emote commissions for you, because I've drawn all my own emotes, and if you like them, I can draw some for you. Yay! And last but not least, that is my merch store, where there are ebooks, first edition copies of books I've written, bookmarks, keyrings, t-shirts, a notebook, and even a very, very soft pillow. And that is not a dacky, for the record. It's just a cute pillow. And some stickers. Yeah. Check all those lovely links out below. I would highly appreciate it. Treat yourself to a cute thing. You'll love it, I promise. Until then, I will be back. I know I haven't done my weekly schedule. Like I said, I'm kind of waiting for some news at the moment, so I know what's going on with my life. It's very nebulous and a little stressful right now. It's nothing medical or anything, for the record. I don't want people worrying about me like that. But, yeah. Just trying to figure things out in the career world, shall we say. The job nebulousness. But yeah, so I'll have a schedule up probably tomorrow when I know a little more about what's going on. But until then, I will definitely be back tomorrow in the evening with Library of Ruina as per usual. I shouldn't have anything in the way of that. So I'll see you then! Until then, I had fun. I hope you had fun. This has been Bryony Westmith, Live in the Forbidden Library.